Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and President Joe Biden was just humiliated in front of the United Nations, humiliated in front of the world, on the world stage, the grandest stage of them all, if you will. And, well, it's something to see. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, because, of course, that really helps us out, and it helps our channel continue to grow. So President Joe Biden was at the United Nations, and he spoke a little bit, and, well, it was kind of tough to understand what he was saying, but that's not really the big deal here. That's par for the course for Biden. If you can't understand what he's saying, or if he mumbles a little bit, or if he starts to whisper like this, and then he starts to shout, you're used to that as well, right? We're all used to that. But this was more humiliating than that. This is the leader of the free world, ladies and gentlemen. The leader of the free world, the guy who's supposed to be leading all the free nations in the Western Hemisphere, supposed to follow his lead, right? Except almost none of the world leaders showed up for his speech. Macron wasn't there. The United Kingdom wasn't there. A host of nations were not there, and it was absolutely, that has to be humiliating. But let's take a look at one of the gems they missed by not being there.
This war. Russia alone has the power to end this war immediately. And it's Russia alone that stands in the way of peace, because Russia's price for peace is Ukraine's capitulation, Ukraine's territory, and Ukraine's children. Russia believes that the world will grow weary and allow it to brutalize Ukraine without consequence. But I ask you this. If we abandon the core principles of the United States to appease an aggressor, can any member state in this body feel confident that they are protected? If we allow Ukraine to be carved up, is the independence of any nation secure? I'd respectfully suggest the answer is no. We have to stand up to this naked aggression today and deter other would-be aggressors tomorrow. That's why the United States, together with our allies and partners around the world, will continue to stand with the brave people of Ukraine as they defend their sovereignty and territorial integrity and their freedom.
Now, again, if you guys can understand what he's talking about, please let me know in the comments, because I don't know what he's talking about, and, you know, it doesn't seem like a lot of people know what he's talking about. There was actually further examples of this during the course of a mumbling and kind of bumbling speech that happened at the United Nations. And that's, you know, look, you're the leader of the free world. You're the president of the United States. You know, I don't know if you can't speak publicly, that's kind of a prerequisite for the job, isn't it? So I find that to be, you know, problematic, but I find it more problematic that major world leaders decided not to attend the speech of the President of the United States. Now, you saw Zelensky there, but he has to be there because he's attached to Biden's pocketbook and our pocketbook, you know, by a chain, so he has to be there. Even if he doesn't want to be there, he has to be there. I don't necessarily agree or disagree with what he was saying. It's irrelevant. The point is that not nobody, but many world leaders, important world leaders, didn't show. And that says a ton. That says so much. When Trump gave his speech, they were all there. I don't think there was any missing. You know, when Obama gave his speeches, they were all there. President Bush, they were all there. Biden, people are like, you know what? I could have nap time somewhere else. I don't know what to make of that, but I want to know what you think of it, so please let me know in the comments. Also, if you know what he's talking about, let me know in the comments. That would be fantastic. Again, you know, this is the president we have, so please leave your comments on this, and let's pray for 2024. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.